Liam thought the courtroom ruling would be the end of his ordeal, but he was wrong. The Carter Foundation, unwilling to let the inheritance slip from their grasp, filed an appeal. This time, they brought their most formidable legal team, determined to challenge the decision and prove that Liam still lacked the discipline and capability to manage such vast resources. The stakes were higher than ever, and Liam knew that this battle would require more than just his resolve. His character, humility, and newfound purpose would be put to the ultimate test. The Carter Foundation's legal team shifted tactics, focusing less on Liam's past mistakes and more on his present. They argued that while his nonprofit work was admirable, it didn't demonstrate the level of responsibility or financial acumen required to oversee the vast Carter estate. This is not about morality or good intentions, their lead attorney said during the opening arguments. Managing an estate of this magnitude requires leadership, financial expertise, and a proven ability to operate in the corporate world, qualities Mr. Carter has yet to demonstrate. Liam felt a pang of self-doubt. It was true. He had avoided the corporate world ever since his fall from grace. He had found fulfillment in grassroots work, not boardrooms. Was he truly prepared to prove himself on their terms? Midway through the proceedings, the judge intervened with a proposal designed to test Liam's capabilities while addressing the Foundation's concerns. Given the circumstances, I propose a compromise, the judge said, peering over his glasses. Mr. Carter, if you wish to retain your claim to the inheritance, you must prove your ability to lead and manage the assets effectively. This court will require you to serve as CEO of Carter Enterprises for a probationary period of 1 year. Gasps filled the courtroom. Liam's jaw tightened. The judge continued, if you succeed in stabilizing and growing the company during that time, your claim will be upheld. If not, the inheritance will revert permanently to the Carter Foundation. That evening, Liam convened with his team at Second Chances. Rosa, Caleb, and Lexi were as shocked as he was by the judge's ultimatum. They're trying to force you back into the world you escaped, Rosa said, her tone sharp. You don't have to do this, Liam. You've already proven yourself. Liam shook his head. But have I? Managing a nonprofit is one thing, but my father's empire was built on business. If I can't show that I've learned discipline and responsibility in that world, maybe I don't deserve the inheritance. Caleb leaned forward. Liam, we're behind you no matter what. But if you go through with this, you need to stay true to who you become. Don't let them drag you back to who you were. Liam nodded, feeling a mix of determination and trepidation. I'll do it, not for the money, but for the legacy my father left behind, and for what it could mean for Second Chances. The following week, Liam walked into the towering glass headquarters of Carter Enterprises, a company he hadn't set foot in for over a decade. The air was thick with tension as employees whispered about the return of the prodigal son. Taking his seat at the head of the boardroom table, Liam faced the skeptical stares of the company's senior executives. We're here to support you, Mr. Carter, said Victoria Hayes, the CFO. Her tone, however, suggested otherwise. But let's be clear, this company has run smoothly without you. We expect nothing less than excellence. Liam met her gaze evenly. I don't intend to disrupt what's working, Ms. Hayes. But I do intend to lead, and I expect us to work as a team. Liam quickly realized that the corporate world hadn't changed, but he had. The cutthroat environment, political maneuvering, and relentless pursuit of profit clashed with the values he had cultivated through Second Chances. His first challenge came when reviewing a proposed project, a high-end real estate development that would displace hundreds of low-income families. The numbers were impressive, and the board was eager to move forward. But Liam couldn't ignore the ethical implications. We can't proceed with this, he said during the next board meeting. Victoria raised an eyebrow. Excuse me? This project has been in the pipeline for months. Backing out now would cost us millions. Liam stood firm. Find another way. One that doesn't uproot families or destroy communities. If we're going to build, let's build responsibly. His decision was met with resistance, but Liam refused to back down. He spent late nights researching alternative projects that would benefit both the company and the community, eventually winning over a portion of the board. Liam's resolve was tested again when an old acquaintance from his party days reappeared, now a competitor trying to poach Carter Enterprises clients. "You've changed, Liam," the man sneered during a chance encounter at a corporate gala. "But let's see if that integrity of yours can survive the real world." The challenge struck a nerve, but Liam resisted the urge to retaliate. Instead, he focused on strengthening relationships with existing clients and proving that Carter Enterprises could thrive under ethical leadership. Over the months, Liam's efforts began to show results. Profits stabilized, employee morale improved, and the company even gained recognition for its commitment to social responsibility. But Liam knew the real test wasn't just about numbers. It was about proving that a new kind of leadership was possible. One of his proudest moments came when he launched a company-wide initiative to partner with Second Chances, providing job training and employment opportunities for individuals rebuilding their lives. As the year drew to a close, Liam faced his final challenge: a vote of confidence from the board. "This isn't just about profit margins," he said during his closing presentation. "It's about building a company that stands for something. My father didn't just leave behind wealth. He left behind a responsibility, and I believe we've begun to honor that legacy." The room was silent as the board deliberated. Finally, Victoria Hayes stood up, her expression unreadable. "Against all odds, Mr. Carter," she said, "you've proven me wrong. I vote to retain you as CEO." The motion passed, and for the first time, Liam felt a genuine sense of accomplishment. Returning to the courtroom months later, Liam presented the results of his year as CEO. The judge, visibly impressed, upheld the original ruling. "The court recognizes Mr. Carter's growth and commitment," the judge said. "The inheritance will remain under his stewardship, with the condition that it continues to be used for charitable purposes." With the legal battle finally over, Liam turned his attention to the future. He stepped down as CEO, passing the torch to a capable successor, and refocused on Second Chances. But his time in the corporate world had taught him valuable lessons, which he now applied to expanding the nonprofit's reach. He forged partnerships with businesses, advocated for policy changes, and developed sustainable solutions to address poverty on a larger scale. Standing before a crowd at the grand opening of a new community center funded by Second Chances, Liam felt a profound sense of gratitude. "This isn't just my journey," he said. "It's our journey," a testament to the power of resilience, compassion, and the belief that we all deserve a second chance. The applause that followed was more than just noise. It was an affirmation that Liam had not only regained his inheritance, but had also redefined what it meant to be the son of the richest man. And so, the final battle wasn't about wealth or power. It was about redemption, responsibility, and the enduring impact of a life dedicated to others.